With that, oil marketing companies continue to rally. Let's take a look at how these companies are performing. Starting with a look at HPCL on the 24th of May, it was trading at 389.65 rupees, and 25th of May today it's seen an increase and currently is at 412.55 rupees per share. So there's an increment of 22 rupees there, or a 5.86% hike. Bharat Petroleum Corporation Limited, let's take a look at that as well. Yesterday it was 295.6 and today it's at 309 rupees, again seen an increase of 4.5%, or effectively roughly 13 rupees. Indian Oil Corporation also yesterday was at 139.49 rupees per share. Today it's also increased to 145.3 rupees, a 5 rupees hike, or a 4% hike, 4.15% roughly. So that's how the oil companies are performing. Let's in fact also discuss this with Sharad Kohli, senior economist, who's joining us. Dr. Kohli, thank you very much for joining us. Firstly, it's the fourth hike in a matter of 10 days. What's your first take on this? Should we expect prices to increase further, given that people were estimating that there was going to be a roughly 10 to 15 rupees of hike, and that hike, as we were expecting, came in installments, staggered a rise? And then also let's discuss about the stock prices of the oil marketing companies.
Good morning, Kriti, to you and the viewers. Well, I think this is not gelling well with the consumers overall, because this is going to hit them in two ways. One, of course, their own fuel price bill. If they use a petrol or diesel vehicle, it's going to go up, number one. And number two, the more devastating effect is going to be on the cascading inflation, because this is going to step up prices of practically everything which gets transported, because diesel is a transport fuel, and the transporters, they tend to pass on the load to the consumers. So I think we already saw the wholesale price index going up to 8.33 recently, which is going to eventually convert to retail price inflation. Add to this, this big fuel hike which has taken place. I have a feeling, Kriti, that these four hikes, I don't think this is the right way to do it, because you constantly remind people of inflation, of price rise. This piecemeal or staggered hike, I would say. And I have a few suggestions to make, Kriti, to the government. I'm sure NewsX reaches far down the power corridors also. Yeah. I think there is a need to immediately call a GST council meeting, where the states must agree now to bring petrol and diesel under GST, so that because the maximum rate in GST is 28%, and the VAT which is currently being charged by the states are far more. Or if they can't do this, then the states must sit down together, and 21 to 22 states, Kriti, at this point of time, they are of NDA ruled alliance. Yeah. So I think they can lead by example, and they can reduce the VAT rate to negate this impact. My third suggestion is that when the budget comes on 1st of February, there are a number of announcements made for welfare and developmental schemes. Some of the schemes which are on low priority, they can be kept on hold, and that money can be channelized for funding to these OMCs, so that they don't pass this on to the consumers. I think that is the right way to go, because right now these oil marketing companies, as you asked, they are making profits. January to March quarter profits made by these oil marketing companies was 96,000 crore rupees, just one quarter. So you can imagine that how they profit. Whereas if they function on government's instructions, they must be very clear: are they functioning for profit, or are they functioning for public service? So I think it's high time now. 7.5 to 8 rupees hike is going to really pinch the consumers, I feel, Kriti.
Absolutely. Dr. Kohli, thank you very much for speaking.